Hey everybody, this is Steve Krause. I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about a couple of things that are going on in class and where we're at and everything like that. First thing is that I'm going to start. This is Thursday. What is today? The 27th, January 27th. Okay, I'm going to start looking today at the XHTML, CSS exercises just to make sure everybody's have those ducks in a row, and I'll let you know about that via email. I have to say I'm pretty impressed with what people have been able to accomplish so far with it. And I think it's interesting because when I teach this in the spring and summer terms, I think that students oftentimes struggle with this more. And I have to think it's because of the compressed time. I think that just having a little bit more time has been one of those things that's helped people out. I have to think about that for the next time I teach this class. But I'll let you know how that's going very, very soon. And if you're struggling with it still, it's one of those things that we're going to have to resolve before you press on with other things in the class. Now, the other thing is that this is the main reason I want to make this video. We're now at a place in the term in which the class, everything is basically going on, and this is one of the things to me that's kind of interesting and different about the way this class works pedagogically. Most of the time when I teach, it's a very linear process. First you do this assignment, and then the next assignment builds on that previous assignment, and then the next assignment builds on that previous assignment, and so forth. This class isn't like that. This class is really a web, which makes sense because it's writing for the World Wide Web. That is, there's like a couple of things that are going on here simultaneously. Simultaneously, we're working on the Zen flower pot. We're working on the social media, the semester of social media project. Now we're starting to work on the content strategy project, and graduate students are hopefully lining up stuff for their project, which is an entirely separate sort of thing. So it's kind of interesting in this sort of the dynamic of how it works, because there's a lot of moving parts and there's a lot of stuff going on at the same time. And I think it makes it kind of interesting because that's the sort of thing that online classes can really facilitate in a way that's difficult to do face to face. But it does make things kind of confusing and also kind of time intensive and a little chaotic and things like that. So just bear with me in terms of that structure and do your best to sort of hang on with it. I spell out the deadlines for things as clearly as I can, and some of this stuff may change. But of course, if you have any questions about what's due next or what, the process or whatever, please feel free to ask. And also feel free to use the website, because if you up here, there's several different menus for assignments and stuff. And those, whatever people say shows up in the comments. I guess it's over here. Wherever the comments are. But the most recent things will show up in the comments. And that's when I log into the website. That's the first thing I look at to see what's new. And I will try, if you have a question about the Zen flower pot thing, it'll show up in the recent comments and I'll ask about it and I'll try to answer it there. I hope that all kind of makes sense. But so far so good. And, embrace the chaos, embrace the web. Okay, I'll see you online.